Hi guys, so we're here at Uddingston Sports Physiotherapy, and this is where I've been going for massage every single week since April 2020, I think it was. So Ricky and the team here were the only people that were open during lockdown, so I started going to him for that reason, and then since then he's been sorting me out ever since. So what we're going to do, we're just going to run through the 45-minute massage that I get weekly. I feel that if I don't get the work done, that I end up falling to bits, and especially with the shoulder recovery now as well, something which Ricky's helped massively over the past year. If I don't get the massage done each week, I feel just a bit, too run down and stuff. So I've spoken before in YouTube videos and YouTube and Instagram posts and stuff like that, that the importance of massage. If you can afford it, then that's great. Like, try and go as often as you possibly can. It's an integral part of my training, and I definitely put the last couple of years' growth down to the massage and the recovery and things like that outside the gym that make a massive importance to muscle growth and whatnot. So you'll see today just how intense Ricky is. I hope that because the camera's on him, he's not more intense than he usually is, but usually it's pretty brutal. And I've always said that for people who compete or bodybuild, that they should be getting, intense massage to free off the muscle and open the muscle up, because a wee tickle every couple of weeks isn't going to do enough. The training should be brutal, therefore the massage should be brutal. So that's the way I see it. So you get insight into this, and then after this we're going to head back to Future Fitness. We're going to run through my mobility work that I do with Charlene. So I go to Charlene every 2 weeks. So we run through the mobility stuff for my shoulders and hips, just to keep me nimble and stuff like that, because I'm not the biggest guy in the world. I'm not the biggest guy in the amateur scene by any means, but I do find myself becoming less and less mobile over the years, and doing mobility work definitely helps, deal with that. So coupling the two today, massage, mobility work. And as of next week, it would have been cool to get this on camera, but I'm planning on doing the cold plunge and the sauna immediately after massage next week. So that'll be another addition to the recovery process. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't make me scream too much. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Cheers.
Saying you don't want an elbow in the medialis and that today, no?
You know what you need to do?
Thought you were awaited till you were in better shape before we done this.
Maybe.
Right, Andy's in every week for maintenance work. Just general routine, full body. It's actually body's feeling better the last couple of weeks than it's felt in a long time, just because he's eating really healthy than me. A lot of people call this deep tissue. Me and Andy calls it torture. Maybe a wee bit tight in the perineum, really, so you're not there. And one with the elbow. Right, ready? Just the one, it's a bit. That's it. Ready? Yeah. Just the one. Cut a gentle one, up with medialis.
Right.
I don't like to see that at all.
So he's going through it, finds it, plays with it.
Try to work on Sunday for 40 minutes and to give him a full body massage this size. It's tough work, I'll tell you. We've been running different races, taking a risk, catching cases. So I'm stacking up faces. Different places, 'cause they only need a break. Andy, to be fair, is very good at handling massive amounts of pressure. And he's a trained partner, isn't he? He screams like a big girl. Exceptionally tight today, actually. Aye. Andy had quite a bad shoulder injury. What is it now? 11, 12, 13 months ago.
13 months ago,
13 months ago. He had it repaired by Gord Mackay, and we've only recently got it the last couple of months. Perfect day. That's us. I usually need to get them up out to clean that up once we're finished. It's actually not bad today. His calves are never that tight, to be fair. When I'm using my hands, I'm just feeling, see if it feels empty, wrong. Any tightness, it shouldn't be there. I've lost it a lot. So it's long shot where radio frequencies, it generates massive amounts of heat as well, and we're using it to break down metabolic waste. First time Andy came in here, he had a fairly bad imbalance in his back and his shoulders due to tightness, and we worked on that for a wee while, try to give him a wee bit of balance back. I actually seen pictures of Andy when he was competing, and I says, hope he comes in to see me one day and I'm going to fix him. I'm going to bring a balance back to him, and he did. And when he did come in, I was fucking sorry he came in, because I went, fly the size of this guy. And it's going to be a wee bit of work. You don't end up sore at the end of the day, you just end up tired. A wee bit tight in the bum, boys, there. Okay. There we go. That's us. Today. Job done. As I says, for the last couple of weeks, he's been his body's been feeling really good. He's no overeating now, because he does eat massive amounts of food, and his body's always a wee bit inflamed. Yeah. And once he starts cutting his food down a wee bit, his body actually feels phenomenal. His muscle tissues, you can feel every muscle fibre, and he just feels as if he's got a wee bit of general tightness everywhere.
Recovery's way better as well.
Yeah. When he's in the off season, every week his muscles feels a wee bit grainy, and feels a lot of tightness in there. But he knows himself that is the thing he's got to go through for his eating. Part of what he does to get to the size and to get to do what he wants to do.
So you can see I was pretty intense, steamed up all the mirrors and all that as well. So, but like I said before we came in, is that if your training's brutal, the massage has to be brutal. So hopefully that was a good insight into what I put myself through and Ricky through once a week. So like I said, it's almost been 4 years since I started with Ricky, and been coming almost every week since I started, and I've seen vast improvements in my physique and the ability to grow and recover and all that. So as he's just explained there, so it's invaluable. It's just as important as the training and the food, in my opinion. So anyone watching this in the Glasgow area or the Central Belt area, I definitely recommend you come to Ricky if you're looking to take your competing and your physique seriously. So I've got a lot of clients come to Ricky, a lot of boys and girls from Future Fitness come here as well. So it's pretty much testament to how good he is and how good he is at freeing everything off. So, but yeah, now it's time we'll get a meal in and then we'll meet up with Charlene to get the mobility stuff done. So feeling pretty loose. So round 2 of the rest day or the rehab stuff. So I'm gonna do mobility now with Charlene. So yeah, it's kind of nice to go from the brutality of Ricky and freeing up everything, get the shoulders nice and nimble again, and then we'll do some stuff here. So Charlene will probably talk us through what we're doing. Like I said, we do a cross between hip and shoulder stuff, mainly focus on the shoulders because the surgery, the recovery and stuff like that. So as Ricky said, back in Uddingston, it's probably the past 3 months, the shoulder's been 100%, no pain while training, no pain in my day-to-day. So obviously Ricky's helped me out massively with that. And then I've been working with Charlene since, July. It might have been a bit after that, but yeah, since July, just to get the range of motion back in the shoulder. Prior to working with Charlene, I had really, really bad impingement. So by impingement, I mean whenever I'd done a press, between the halfway point and the lockout, it wasn't painful, but it was like so uncomfortable. I couldn't I'd lose power basically halfway through. So yeah, since working with Charlene, that's gone away. And then done a wee bit more hip work as well. So squats and leg presses all feel pretty dynamite, and I think it's reflected in the look of the leg as well. My leg looks dead. I think I've always had quite good legs, but I think they look thicker and more separated now. So yeah, it's definitely all coming together. So again, highly recommend if you're able to, if it's like yoga, mobility coach like Charlene, do something along those lines to help free everything up, because you've seen, everyone's seen it, the muscle-bound bodybuilder that can barely tie his shoes. So we don't want to end up like that, because if you're in that state, it makes it hard to grow, hard to recover, and you're going to eventually tear something as well. So it's just my thoughts on that one. Anyway, enjoy. You want to give a wee bit of your background while you're doing that?
All right. Background.
Just sporting background.
Oh,
whatever you
God.
want. Oh, so much.
Commonwealth Games silver medalist in cycling on the velodrome. And now absolutely love helping anyone and everyone who wants to work on their joint health. Yeah, mobility is not stretching. It is working on your strength through range. We want flexibility, but there's no point in having flexibility without control over your joints. So that's what we're going to be focusing on today with Andy. Honestly, what?
Yeah.
Okay, let's lift. Lower. Lift without. Bing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There still is a big difference in your range there, but feeling good is good. Yeah. Yeah. 10 times. Yeah. Yeah. Keep that shoulder blade back and down. Yeah. Good. Okay, change side. Okay, one more. Try not to hit my hand. With your hand. The band's fine. Yeah.
Right.
Good. That's you. Other side. Mobility intervals. Good. Last one. Nice. Good. Right. Twist from the side. Twist the spine. Then it's rotation rather than the shoulder joint.
Yeah.
One more. And then we'll change sides. Have a little breather between as well. Good. Oh. It's one of those sessions that is quite tough.
Yeah.
But the gains.
Oh, so the next day I can already feel like stronger.
So hand up, elbow up, reach forward, bring it back, elbow down, hand down. Good. Okay, let's. And then just your normal scapular cars. Good, really working on the down, retraction, elevation, pronation. Brilliant. How good does it feel with the ankle? Well,
Yeah.
like it's that extra tension it gives
Aye.
you, doesn't it, last time? Yeah. Okay, so we're in our 1990 position, which looks lovely compared to day one. We're going to bring this elbow onto the floor to start, and you're going to press your right hand onto your left thigh to try to get more external rotation, so lifting that foot and shin off the floor. With a 2 kilo on it as well. So I think we were maybe getting like 2 millimeters before. Now you still want to feel it in that left hip when you're trying to lift. Just do 6 efforts trying to rotate.
Was the camera able to pick up that tiny movement?
And then we're going to try and lift the whole front leg without you leaning backwards. So lifting the front leg. We're trying to close the gap. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to lift the foot and the shin up towards you. Nice.
Oh, I'm getting cramp.
Woo! The best way to get rid of cramp, the scientifically proven way of getting rid of cramp is to hit your muscle.
All right, I'll remember that because I got hamstring cramp
Definitely
last
not.
night.
Definitely not. Listen to that. Give it a slap. Okay.
Yeah,
We've come on a long way, but you've still got.
I remember the first time we done it was
Lot.
like the 1990s. Like,
You couldn't even get
I couldn't even
into-
send a signal into,
You can sit into 1980,
yeah.
but does your back feel good
My back.
for it? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Definitely.
sometimes when you have really tight hips, your back can just
It takes the brunt of it.
tension.
Yeah.
Can take a lot of tension. That's good.
Especially during like leg press movements, I'm not getting the same pressure in my lower back.
Yeah.
So everything just feels nice. And if you watch like the knee path as I come up, everything stays rigid. Whereas
Yeah.
before it was like wavy, like that. So,
No control.
aye.
Again. Tougher on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's the control of when you come back up as well, because that is a movement in your leg press.
The hip tear definitely doesn't come any bother, but you can see like when I'm doing like stability stuff like that, that's when you can see it kind of play up a wee bit, but it's still not too bad.
Okay, right. You're gonna push your foot into the block for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my God, cramp.
Cramp in the hammy. Already. Already.
Fucking hell. Oh,
Let's do that. Oh, remember, you've got.
smack it.
Yeah, scientifically proven that it works. I should have mentioned that you might get cramp doing this.
I was
one.
watching it going, I'm gonna get cramp.
You were, your face was like,
Cramp.
okay. Right, let's just think not cramp, okay? So it's pulled to the bum.
Yep.
You're gonna clench, tense everything. Okay? Release, don't let it fall. And then slowly lower it. 2 more times. Pull it to the bum. Tense, release. Whoa! Okay. It's fine there because nothing's happening. Okay.
So I've got no control of that one.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Good to know though, that needs to go in the programme.
Yeah.
Okay, so without, see if it, come on, please don't hit the block. Okay, come on, let's go. Okay, we've got a little tiny bit.
A wee bit, yeah.
Okay, we've got a little bit. Do not fret. We worked a lot more together at the start because it was
Yeah.
just getting to know the movements. I had to show you what you were doing. So
Yeah.
I was like, do cars every day. And he's like, what's cars? So I was just making sure that the movements were correct. And then
Yeah.
once Andy knew how to do the movements, it was more just progressing each time.
Yeah, staying with the programme and just kind of
Yeah.
pushing it each time, yeah.
Yeah.
It was all coming well nicely.
Really good. Getting more access to the joint, which means more access to the muscles, which means bigger muscles.
Bigger guy.
Bigger guy.
So yeah, it's like I said, it's quite important. I don't know any bodybuilders that do this. I'm sure there are, but in terms of like mobility stuff, I don't think there's. It must be a handful in the whole country that maybe do that kind of stuff. So, but I mean, if bodybuilders want to be treated like athletes, so you need to do things other than lifting weights. Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. You have to be looking at the whole picture rather than just lifting heavy weights. It's also longevity. You said yourself you want to be doing this until you're 40. So yeah, you're well on your way to that. You're better than what you were last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Your mobility is 10 times better.
7-8 months. So
yeah.
As always, guys, reach out to Charlene if you're in the Glasgow or Scotland area. I mean, it's a small area. Especially guys like myself who've been doing this for years and need maybe a little more dimension to their training and their setup and stuff like that, just to kind of get freer and looser. So
the reason I did mobility was because I was working with the Scotland rugby team and also the Glasgow Warriors and big impact sport, the Glasgow Ice Hockey Clan, and the yoga was brilliant, but they had a lot of muscle mass, so they needed a little bit more behind it. Mm-hmm. So I went on a few courses, functional range conditioning courses, and from there, that's where my yoga's kind of developed with the athletes into more using isometric contractions you've seen, and working through the range of the muscle, through the range of the joint, and using all the muscles, the cells, the tendons, getting all that strong for holding all the weight.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
All good. Thanks again, guys, and do all the social media stuff and blah, blah, blah,
Follow,
blah, blah.
like, share.
That's
Follow,
it.
like, and share.
So I need you for each video to do that for me. I'm just like, do the social media thing.